So these are the period pants. And I'm gonna be real with you guys. I'm like stoked with how these are looking. They're sporty as hell. Come through. Look.
Hopefully it doesn't look like some mass murdering crime scene.
This is what I was scared of. I feel like it's stuck.
I like wearing boxers. I haven't worn something like this since the last time I was at BuzzFeed.
Today we are going to be testing other people's period products of choice.
We're going to be trying a menstrual cup and a period underwear.
For the very first time.
You know what, this is an opportunity to switch it up, try it out, and if I like it, I'm gonna stick to it.
My relationship with my period, that's such a good way to put it because it's very up and down. When I was younger, my period was like really heavy. I mean, like Dracula would have had a field day down there, and it's made me really paranoid about my period. It's better now, but because of that paranoia, I feel like I'm very self-conscious about it and worried about trying new things.
I know like other non-binary people, they take shots or there's other stuff available that you can stop your period. But me personally, I don't really care. I don't really identify my period with my gender or sex. It's a loving relationship, I suppose, then.
I may be oversharing a little bit too much here, but I'm gonna do it anyway for the good of anyone else that has gone through this. But I actually lost my period for 9 years of my life. Due to being underweight. It was a struggle to get it back. I wasn't sure if I was going to be fertile, and I was very worried about it, and it makes you feel like less of a woman, you don't feel normal. So when I did get it back on my birthday, I was literally celebrating my birthday with my period. So now I embrace it, I love it. Every month I get it, it's a sign of a healthy body, it's a sign of healthy insides. If anyone else has lost it, I guess doing the right things for your body and bringing it back to a healthy place is probably the best thing you can ever do. I'm gonna judge it on comfort and ease.
I also love to wear tight fitting stuff. So I'm like, okay, am I gonna be able to wear this and still live my little bodycon life?
Visual sex appeal? Because, you know, on our periods, we get horny.
I'm feeling so good about this because we need to destigmatize periods. Like, there is nothing that frustrates me more than when you're talking about periods in front of someone and they're like, that's disgusting. Because guess what? Grow up. It's biology, bitch. Let's put some stuff up our vaginas for science, you know?
So my period product of choice is the menstrual cup. Reason being because it's so comfortable that you forget you're on your period when you're on it, and also there's no waste, so it's environmentally friendly. It probably took me about 3 months to actually get into a rhythm of like knowing how to put it in and knowing when it's sealed and not being worried that I'm gonna leak everywhere. The thing about the menstrual cup is that it takes a lot of trial and error. You've really got to get in there and like know your body, and it is very specific to everyone's unique body. So all I can say is keep trying and keep tailoring it to you, and hopefully it will become the best option for you.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm actually equal parts excited but also terrified about this.
This is what it looks like. Okay, I'm gonna have to read some of this, but it looks like it's got a bit of a guide with pictures. We love pictures.
A couple of different model sizes, basically dependent on whether or not you're kind of new to your period or if you've sort of reached a certain age.
My dumbass thought Model 1 and Model 2, when Model 2 was just like the newer version. You know, I should have gotten Model 1. But hopefully they just do the same thing and this guy's just like a sturdier thing. I don't know.
Like, it says 15 mils. It's like the top measurement on this thing. Surely I have more blood coming out of my vajayjay than that.
Ben, I think I'm gonna need some help.
Oh my God.
I just don't get how it's gonna work. How's it gonna fit in there? And how's it gonna stay in there? They're not gonna leak. And like, what if it does leak? What if my cup spilleth over?
Before you use your Diva cup, boil your cup for 5 to 10 minutes. Oh, for fuck's sake.
I kind of feel a little bit anxious about it. It's like, what if it just disintegrates? I don't know. What are you cooking, Coops? Oh, you know, just my medical grade silicone cup that I'm gonna put in my vagina.
Babe, what if I can do this?
You can't do it, okay? Do it for BuzzFeed.
All for the people.
Children, the soup is ready.
Getting it in was a struggle. We did it. I ended up doing it myself. Kaz didn't help me. The first 2-3 minutes, once it's in, it is a bit uncomfortable.
The cup is inserted. It was actually a lot easier than I thought. It was a little bit like fiddly. I had to make some weird angles. But it's in there now, and I pulled the little doohickey at the end. They say to pull that to make sure there's a vacuum in place. So I did that. It seems like it's in there to stay. I'm starting my day off with a client meeting, so that'll be interesting to see and sit through that while I'm paranoid about potentially bleeding through my pants. So far today, we have taken the cup running, we've taken the cup to the gym. Yeah, just a non-existent cup really, you just don't know it's there. It's literally the best thing ever. I'm at the gym because it's something that I do every day and I'm really pushing when I'm here. So it's gonna be a good test to see if this guy stays in.
Being able to pee freely on your period, what a luxury that I did not know existed.
So I just took the deeper cup out and it hurt like a bitch. I struggled. It took me about 2-3 minutes. I also wiped off some tissue beforehand and there was a bit of blood. So there was a leakage. So I don't think it really works for me.
I'm gonna take it out now for the first time. So hopefully it doesn't look like some mass murdering crime scene, but I'm sure whatever it is, we will deal with it.
How do you find it? This is what I was scared of. I feel like it's stuck. Ow. The best way I can describe this is it feels like you're pulling against something that's being sucked in. Oh, fuck. Almost not worth it. That was such a light day. Like a piece of toilet roll could have probably covered that.
The cup, it's like that test you take that you didn't study for, and then you go into it and you're like, fuck, I should have studied for this test because I don't know what the fuck I'm doing. I'd rate it a 2 out of 5.
Why didn't I try this years ago? Seriously, it's the best thing ever, like literally ever. You can exercise, you don't know it's there. It's literally like not having your period. So for me, 5 out of 5.
Wow. Well, the cup is getting a 5 out of 5 from me, baby. I just think it's reusable, it's comfortable, it's my new best friend. I'll be using it forever and I'm stoked. Yeah, you think about how much you spend on tampons in a year. And I don't even have a super heavy flow anymore. And I'm someone who is financially pretty comfortable. I can't even imagine what it's like buying tampons if you're not. And that's like a one-off payment for the cup. And I can just use it for 8 years or something stupid. It's like an absolute lifesaver, actually.
My product is period undies, and it is the best because they are so easy to use. They are reusable, they're environmentally friendly, and honestly, they just feel like regular undies. When it comes to using period undies, they're just so easy because you can literally just rinse them out when you have a shower, chuck them in the washing machine, hang them on the line to dry, and that's it. You can just use them over and over and over again. It's so good.
Oh, what's that? You also went grocery shopping today? What'd you get? Grapes? Bananas? I got a pair of period pants.
I like wearing boxers. I haven't worn something like this since the last time I was at BuzzFeed. These look like granny panties.
So my friend's on his way to pick me up. We're going out, it's Saturday night. I have just thrown on these Bonds pants under this really tight ass little black dress and hope that they do exactly what they say they do on the box.
I'm a big tampon wearer because I like to have clean lines on my outfits and stuff.
I believe this is what babies feel like because I feel very supported.
So these are the period pants. And I'm gonna be real with you guys. I'm stoked with how these are looking. They're sporty as hell. Come through. Look, who is she? Is she a sexy Olympian who's going to the Olympics but she's on her period? Because that's what I feel like.
Let's go do some activities and see if this shit works.
I don't know if it's just because I have a particularly sweaty hoo-ha or if it's the underwear hitting full capacity. But I'm feeling a little bit moist, so I'm basically gonna run home, as fast as I possibly can. Maybe it'll be a new PB. Who knows?
But just, I don't know. Let's just do a few of these. Let's get it started. Because you and me, we both know what this does. The undies working is one thing, but like we also need to check one more other thing. Babe, are these sexy?
Take off your shorts.
Are these sexy?
Turn around.
Current time is about 8 o'clock, which means I have been wearing these period panties for 12 hours. And you know what? I don't think they're ready to come off yet, and I think I need to keep testing it, so I'm gonna wear them all through the night. And people are gonna be like, oh, Coops, that's so gross, you wore them all through the day. Guess what? You're gross. I don't care. I wanna figure out what's gonna happen. And then I'm gonna wake up tomorrow and be like, oh my god, there's blood on my sheets. Who did this? You did it, you idiot.
I wore them out, like I'd worn them like from the evening and planned to take them off then when I came home. Of course, I had far too many drinks and passed out and went to bed with them on. I definitely had triggering moments where it brought me back to my teenage years because you can like feel it. Like I'm not used to the feeling of the blood coming out, essentially.
I forgot that I had it on. I think that's a good sign. I even went grocery shopping, I just cooked, I just cleaned, and I forgot about it until now, because I sat down and I was like, ooh, pads. Well, you know, the padded feeling.
Comfortable. That would literally be the only downside, is like, and it's not even a bad thing, I'm just not used to feeling the feeling, you know, feeling it.
I feel like if you wear it on like light days, it's a good vibe, like, you know, because putting a tampon in during the light days, it's rough.
I am probably going to give the underwear a 5 out of 5 as well.
Wow.
Because they're just, I don't know what's to mark down. I mean, oh, I felt my blood coming out. Like, that's not the pants' fault.
The underwear was like that Tinder date that you didn't really pay attention to, but you get to the date and you're like, wow, you are amazing. I would rate that shit like a 6 out of 5. Like, it deserves over the marks.
I thought going into this that I was going to be rating the briefs higher, just because they seem really easy as well. So I'm definitely going to work them into my period routine, maybe just not like an all the time thing. I'll probably rate them like a 3.5, but I did get the really heavy ones. I need to try like lighter ones as well. That's probably my bad.
Like, between the two products, you have the perfect period.
The Diva Cup, absolutely not. The underwear though, fuck yeah.
I think everyone out there, if you're just sticking to the old school products, you gotta get around this.
Never going back. This has changed the way I look at my period, and it's not scary. Do it, you'll love it, you won't regret it.